The financial crisis, as you can all see from all the newspaper articles, is commonly marked with the failure of Lehman Brothers on the 15th of September. But I think we need to be fair. The crisis started before, and it had, as we all, I think, still vividly remember, knock-on effects into the real economy, which we all hope not to see again in any future crisis. So what was the result of the crisis? I think we saw a remarkable get-together of national legislators, national resolution authorities, all deciding that such a financial crisis needs an international answer. And the international answer was given by the FSB, but it was also given by the European Union in quite an avalanche of regulation. Since the financial crisis, we've seen a substantial strengthening of financial supervision, not least you can see it by stronger capital, a uniform supervision within the euro area now, and by definitely enhanced risk management for the banks. In addition, an entirely new, I would say, discipline developed. If we thought about resolution before the financial crisis, we might have thought about our New Year's resolutions, but resolution was nowhere within our financial framework till then. So what was developing, and here the FSB was helpful, but the European Union followed immediately suit, was an entire discipline how to address the failure of a systemic bank in an adequate fashion. In European terms, we like acronyms. It means we developed the Single Resolution Mechanism or Single Resolution Board, and we introduced tools for the Single Resolution Board or for national resolution authorities to address a failure, which have always one common understanding. The cost of the failure of a financial institution should be borne, like in any other industry, by either the shareholders or the creditors, but not by the general public. What is the main work? Obviously not to resolve banks on a daily basis. This will always hopefully be the exception. The main work for the resolution authority is to make banks resolvable, to address complexities in banks and work together with the institutions, with the financial institutions, to make these banks better resolvable, which also hopefully helps them to be more efficient and to have more responses. Is the work done? Well, 10 years after the crisis, you once in a while get the feeling, well, enough is enough, and we need to now focus on other topics. My personal take would always be we have reached a very good level in regulation. There is some more work to be done, and we are hopeful that the reform of this framework will be finished before the end of the term of this Parliament. So we'll somehow close off this part. We have clearly some pieces that are still work in progress, like a European deposit insurance system. But basically, this is a marathon of making things happen. So to introduce changes, to see that it takes fruit, and also for the bank, it takes time. So let's hope that at least we can conclude that everything that has been put in place within the last 10 years made this a safer place and substantially enhance the resilience of the system, so that we will not see something like a financial crisis that has, in lack of alternatives, being covered by taxpayer and that by ordinary citizens, but can be dealt with, like in other industries, in an orderly fashion in resolving a bank if and when it fails.